You have entered the Chronic's rabbit hole, and Merry Christmas, everyone. We have a Christmas truth brought to you by Sabaton. I am very excited to see what Sabaton does with this amazing moment in our history.
Wake up! Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Inez.
Inez! Come on!
I think that's Floor's man.
Silence. Oh, I remember the silence on a cold winter day. After many months on the battlefield, and we were used to the violence. Then all the cannons went silent, and the snow fell. Voices sang to me from no man's land. We are all friends. And today we're all brothers, tonight we're all friends. A moment of peace in a war that never ends. Today we're all brothers, we drink and unite. Now Christmas has arrived and the snow turns the ground white. Hear carols from the trenches, we sing a holy night. Our guns lay to rest on snowflakes. Our Christmas in the trenches, our Christmas on the front, far from home.
Sweet.
Madness. How I remember the sadness. We were hiding our tears in a foreign land where we faced our fears. We were soldiers, carried the war on our shoulders for our nations. What are you doing? Is that when we bury our friends?
Sabaton. What a production. That was extremely powerful, y'all. It was very beautiful. The trench warfare of World War One is as intimate as it gets already before you even know these guys' names. And to think that everyone kind of was in that spirit to not start shooting. And as they were saying, like, we don't hear anything, what is going on. It was like a calm, the snow's coming down. So they finally had a time to reflect really what was going on and understand that these are brothers that were actually fighting and they're friends. And just to think that they actually had that moment happen for them to actually come and meet each other and find out like the different instruments that every side had and the party that they were having, and they're playing soccer. The World Cup just happened, so there's so much joy to see that. But then you get to see the realization of what everyone's gonna have to do the next day, how the war's going to have to commence, and you find out all these people's names. And I know it would be a lot easier to be quote unquote shooting something you don't know, but once you personalize these things, it just gets that much more intense and sticks with the genes passing down through the lines of these moments that these wars create. And you can't escape from this stuff, y'all. Like, nature is like this. The territories are fought over all the time. You can't stop it. So it's really cool to see when a lion does save like a little gazelle or something from a different animal, because there's that moment of pause to be like, no, we don't gotta be murderous today. And it's just amazing to see Sabaton be able to perform this so precisely the way that they always do. Is this one of your first songs that you've seen from them?
Yeah, I think we've seen one other Sabaton song.
Right.
And then now this one. The thing that I just want to add to that too is, like, when war happens, war is between the two big guys who are having their argument, their frustration, whatever their battle is, but it's fought by the men and the women of that country.
Yeah.
So, like, there is no personal
vendetta between
the people, the individuals. So when there was no fighting, it was really interesting that the guy who almost got hit by the grenade was the one to climb out of the trenches, hold up his hat and be like, no, like, just wait. Right?
Hear me out, guys.
Hear me out.
Yeah.
And then for them to be able to meet each other, tonight we're all brothers, tonight we're all friends.
Yeah.
And then it was 1914 to 2021, lest we forget.
Yeah.
Because it's true, if we forget about these wars, if we forget about our past, if we forget about these challenges and these tribulations that we as a population have been through, and the times that we have taken to stop fighting, the times we've taken to have a game of soccer, to learn about the other person, to have that conversation, to have that chat, that communication is sometimes the only thing that is required to kind of move on from something and have that break. We see it in just even on a small level within our family.
There's the inner wars and inner ideologies of just different people in the household. And why we love music, like music does, is it gets you away from all that talk for a bit, and it puts you in a spot to just exist, just get in full imagination mode and get to experience just the beauty of life, right?
And, like, the way this song was done, like, they had the credits at the end that just showed how many people were involved in the production of this piece and how much effort it was, because they had makeup, they had visual effects, they had
choreography,
stunt crew, they had choreography, they had, like, there was everything, and it was just so well done. Like, I actually got teared up during it, because, like, war movies and productions hit me really hard because I have that as part of my family and part of my history. So a lot of those moments, they're very intimate to me, even with what I've gone through recently. So there's a lot that just brings up and stirs up those emotions, especially with this, and then having that visual of once the war is over and they're going and fighting each other.
Yeah.
They've exchanged photos, they've exchanged Christmas cards, they've not just exchanged names, but they've given tokens of appreciations and gratitude to one another. And now this person who they had that connection with, even for one day in the heart, they now have to bury, they now have to kill that person. So that's just like,
it's devastating.
It's devastating. And so, like, if we forget about this moment, like, yeah, it was over 100 years ago, but we need to remember about these moments and be able to give
grace,
right?
When you need it. Like, that's why the cross there's at the end, even when the piano blows up. If you notice, the cross still stayed there.
Still stood.
And we have to remember where a lot of our roots for Christmas came from. It was after a huge battle between Romans and the Carthaginians. Romans got destroyed, so they wanted to bring this celebration as well to bring up morale, bring up the boost, because they know tomorrow they're going to have to go and fight again, right?
Mm-hmm.
But in this time, y'all, we need to remember, as the world's going crazy, you don't have to go crazy with it. You can be that cross in there, which just means that still mind,
that individual who has grace,
yeah,
and brings grace to one another,
who's willing to still help his enemy. And another amazing movie that you guys could watch if you ever want to see a good war epic that's about that is Hacksaw Ridge, which was where the guy never kills anyone on the other team. He only helps them. So anyone that's on the field, he goes and grabs and saves. And that's what this is about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Help your brothers, help your sisters out, love your family, no matter the differences you have. I hope you guys are having a great holidays. Have a good rest of your December. We'll see ya on the next time. We are exiting out of the rabbit hole now, folks. Peace and love.
Thank you so much, everyone. Peace and love.
God bless y'all.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Enter the Chronicness.
A special thanks goes out to all of our wonderful patrons. We appreciate you so much.